Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching another GadgetWide production. Now in this video, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate GadgetWide Cloud Control version 1.2.6.04 RC1. What that basically means is it's the fourth revision of version 1.2.6 onto version 1.2.7. And this is a release candidate, and it is an internal build. And in this particular video, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate GadgetWide's cloud control bypassing and iPod Touch 5th generation with iOS 8 Beta 2. Without further ado, I will go ahead and start now. I don't know if you guys have seen the previous videos that I've uploaded regarding RC1, but I've explained in detail, the changes made in RC1, and I'll go over them briefly here. Basically, GadgetWide was working, flawlessly until about May 31st. On or around that date, Apple made some kind of a modification to their authentication protocol, and it drastically changed the way the activation was processed, hence rendering the iCloud bypass tool version 1.2.6 not working. It did work to some extent to where it would bypass the device on iCloud and on iTunes, but it did not push it to the device because of the modification that Apple made. So I figured out what it is that they did, and I have incorporated it into this RC build. And RC stands for release candidate, which means that this is a candidate for the final release that may end up on your computer. So you may be using this particular one that I'm demoing here, guys. So here I go. So as you saw there, iTunes is requiring me to activate the device because it's iCloud locked. And let's look here. English. United States. Okay. So let me go ahead and start that timer. Let's have it connect to iTunes. How about that? There we go. All right. So let me go ahead and run GadgetWide. Now, zoom in just a little bit here so you can see. This is indicating that this is the RC build version 1.2.604, and it's the splash screen, and it's done loading there. So let's continue here. Okay, continue. So here's the main tool, GadgetWide. Now let's have it go ahead and run. Now guys, I made some minor changes here. There is a not working for you option here, and what this does is it'll go ahead and reload the activation bypass and reconfigured to the basically to the, how should I say, to the requirements that your particular machine and device need. So it'll diagnose the output of a previous failure and will relaunch the tool with the modifications to have a successful bypass. Now hopefully you shouldn't use this too often because the bypass should generally work just fine. And below that we have how to use this. This is just the basic guidelines on how to use the product. And then we have the lightning bolt here. The lightning bolt basically is gonna allow companies and large businesses to use their internal servers rather than connecting externally and those internal servers will be able to communicate with GadgetWide's user agent, which I will be making the particular parameters public shortly, so users can now go ahead and make their own internal server communicating with the user agent in order to obtain the bypass. However, the bypass as it stands, version 1.2.604, does work just fine the way it is, does not need any changes or modifications. Now, the lightning bolt has 7 different modes. Now, as you can see, default mode is service mode 1 right there. So that is the default mode. Each time you press it, the mode will change, and additional settings can be modified for that in preferences. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start this tool here. Let's see. Okay, so it says this iPod running iOS 8 Beta 2 has been lost. Please call me. So this device is in lost mode. Okay. Let's see. Just for the record, today's date is January 21st, 2014. It's a Saturday. So we minimize that. Start the tool. Let's wait for that green bar. Now, I don't have the certificate errors anymore because I've modified the way we do this. So there we go. Now it's saying it's not the correct server. Boom, there you go. You saw that, guys? Instant bypass. Enable location services. Set up his new iPod. I agree. Now, guys, keep in mind this is version iOS 8 Beta 2. So that is fantastic. Now, I just want to note something here to you guys, that the change that they made in iOS's authentication protocol is essentially what disabled bypass for iOS 7 devices, and now the same protocol that's used in iOS 8 is also used in iOS 7, in older versions of iOS 7. Apple just went ahead and upgraded that behind the scenes without any of us knowing. So here we are. I mean, this tool is just working great. I'm very, very happy with the results. Now look here, guys. This is iOS 8 right there. And we just bypassed it like a piece of cake. Now, it hasn't been a piece of cake for me. I've been working my butt off to get this done for you guys. But there it is, guys. Look at that. iOS 8.0. All right. Now let's take a look at the iCloud parameters in here. iCloud, blank, empty, clean slate. That's just fantastic. That is fantastic. So we have a device here, ready to go. iCloud bypass, iOS 8 Beta 2. Guys, I'm very excited about this. I'm excited to bring this out to the public, and this is a demonstration of it working on a iPod Touch 5th generation running iOS 8 Beta 2. Guys, thank you for watching, and please rate this video and leave your comments. And please visit www.gadgetwide.com for more information and details. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.